Are you sick and tired of your friends taking ugly pictures of you while you take good pictures of them? I've been there, done that. But let me tell you, I got your back. I got your back, babe. I got your back. I'm gonna be showing you how to take pictures of yourself so that no rubbish friend can come and be embarrassing you in public, and avoid giving people energy that they don't give back to you. For me, having good pictures is a 3-step process: the prepping, the shooting, and the editing. But I mostly focus on step 1 and 2. I don't really do much to my pictures in terms of editing. This is what I do, and also what I've noticed a lot of other people do to get good pictures. As we have established, the first step is prepping. I believe prepping should be done a day before or days before, depending, because sometimes you might just come up with an outfit out of the blue. But if you work fast, if you're a style master, you can do it the day of. Generally, rule of thumb, I would say you should do it a day before. And prepping is just basically getting everything you're gonna need to take your pictures, your outfits or your outfit, depending on how many pictures you're trying to take. Most of the time I batch create, and if you're batch creating, you want to have more than one outfit. So you want to have your outfits. I also want to say plan your locations, but sometimes you can have impromptu locations, and that is fine. I don't always have my locations in my head. You want to plan your equipment. Equipments are necessary if you're gonna take pictures yourself. You're gonna need a tripod stand. You need somewhere to put your phone taking pictures. Hello. You're gonna need a Bluetooth clicker or a shutter release app like 𝙑𝙤𝙙𝙬𝙤. Personally, I'm not a big fan of 𝙑𝙤𝙬𝙬 because I think it reduces the quality of your pictures. But if you don't think so, if you're fine with the quality that you get from 𝙑𝙬𝙬, you can use 𝙑𝙬𝙬. I prefer using a Bluetooth clicker, which is just a small device that you can connect to your phone, and while you press on the clicker, it takes a picture on your phone. 𝙑𝙬𝙬, on the other end, is an app that would take your pictures for you, like 120 in a row, so you don't have to press or control your phone. It's just taking pictures as you go. Sometimes for your pictures as well, you might need a portable light. I've seen a lot of influencers go with a portable light so they get nice pictures indoors and it looks amazing. I personally just don't think I can bear the social consequences of having such a big light in a restaurant with other people. For now, it could not be me, okay? I'm gonna link the equipment that I use down below, so if you're interested in getting the tripod and the clicker, I'll link it down below. By the way, they come together. Another thing to consider in your prepping stage is what type of pictures you're taking, and also your poses. For poses, I think I'll be putting out another video on how to pose for your pictures. If you happen to not know, I am a pose queen. I'm not a pose queen, but I make a lot of content around posing on my other platforms, so I do plan to make a video on YouTube too sometime. If you decide to follow me on all of my other platforms, I have some pose ideas that you can incorporate into your pictures. But if you don't want to watch my videos, just move. Basically, for poses, just move. Like, girl, I'm telling you. The type of pictures that you want to take. Are you taking a selfie, a full body picture, and a half body picture? Sometimes you can have selfies, full body, half body pictures in one photo session, so you don't really have to care about this that much. But for the purpose of your outfit, I think it's kind of important to know what type of pictures you're trying to take. Basically, that's all the things I think you're gonna need in your prepping stage. Now let's get into the shooting stage, because this is the most important stage. For me, on the day of shooting, what I do is I would wake up on time, depending on what time I'm going to shoot. I just get ready on time, do my makeup, get dressed, get ready, and then I drive to my location. That being said, here are some tips or hacks that help me get better pictures and will help you as well. First hack is to take outdoor pictures during sunset or dawn. Now, nobody is going to be waking up dawn to take pictures. It just doesn't make sense. I'm talking 6 a.m. So I would advise you take your pictures around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. because that's around sunset, especially during daylight savings time. At that time, the sun is going down. It's not as harsh as like 2 p.m. If you're taking indoor pictures with artificial lighting, obviously the time of day does not matter. But if you're taking indoor pictures just relying on natural lighting, I would say you should take your pictures around like 12 p.m. to like 5 p.m. That's when the sun is really harsh and the sun is like shining bright. Next tip, please do not back the lighting. You always need to face the light. It could be sunlight, artificial light. Always need to face the light. Do not back the light. Next hack is to use your back camera, especially for non-selfies. I would not recommend using your front camera for pictures that are not selfies, because the front camera is not as crisp as the back. The front camera has a little bit of a blur. Take your selfies with the front camera, but do not take your full body pictures with the front camera. The quality of the back camera is just so much better. That being said, you're probably like, girl, how would I see what I'm taking? You're gonna have to use your brain, girl. It's a little tricky. What you're gonna do is use the grid effect and then place an object where you need to stand. It helps you with the proper position in taking your pictures. Go back to check if you're actually placing it in the right location. Go stand there, remove the object, and take your pictures. I hope that makes sense. You want to make sure that you're actually in frame, because if you can't see what you're taking, how are you going to take the right thing? For me, I already know how to position myself right where the iPhone camera is. Also, you want to ensure that the camera is clean. Whenever you're moving your camera to take another set of pictures, clean the camera. It's not something too deep. You can use like whatever you have on, because you'll be shocked shocked by how messy the lens of your camera can be. Front camera, back camera, ensure that you're always clean the camera. For selfies, zoom out your camera, especially on iPhone, I think 12 to 13. I'm gonna screen record so you guys can see what I'm talking about. When you're taking your selfies, automatically it kind of zooms in for you, but you want to press the little arrow in the middle and ensure that it's zoomed out so that you get the best of your pictures. You can always crop it if you don't like something in the background, but if it's too small, there's nothing you can do about that. Also, if you must take outdoor pictures when the sun is harsh, I'd advise that you always take it under a shade and ensure that your camera is also under the shade as well, because if your camera is not under the shade, it kind of has like this hazy, foggy effect. I'm gonna put example pictures of when that has happened to me. You always put your phone and yourself under the shade if the sun is very harsh. Ensure that the sun is facing wherever you are under the shade. Another tip while taking your pictures, especially if it's a full body picture, is to have your camera at your hip level, and then especially if you're short, have the camera facing up. While it's still at the hip level, have your phone at this angle so it makes your legs look longer. You can have it straight if you want it straight, but if you want to take pictures at all, always have it this way. Also, for my girlies, take extra makeup, especially if you have oily skin like myself. And by extra makeup, I'm not talking foundation or anything, just like your powder, your lip gloss, and your lip liner, lash glue. Take extra makeup, okay? I'm actually gonna do a video soon where I take you guys back creating with me, but another tip is to use either the burst mode or the live mode. Burst is not really a mode, but burst is basically just taking multiple pictures at a time. Don't care how many pictures you're taking. Live mode is basically where your pictures are saved as videos, so at any point in time you can choose a frame of the video as your picture. Only works on iPhone as far as I know. Also, while you're clicking away, always check back to see that you actually like the angle that you're taking pictures in. So take about like 5 pictures, go back to see if you actually like the angle, if your outfit looks okay, if your makeup looks okay, and then you can take like 1000 pictures. Now my last tip is to use simpler backgrounds. Don't use backgrounds with multiple people and everything is going on, girl. It's gonna look a mess and you're not gonna be the main focus of the pictures. I mean, sometimes you can make it work, but as a beginner, I'd say that you need to use simpler backgrounds, like plain walls that have a color of your outfit in them. For me, some common locations that I use are the back of plaza stores, like a one color wall, and because it's the back, the sun is not shining directly, especially when it's during the day. So most of the time I'll say like the side and back walls of stores in general. I'll say the mall, and for the mall, I know it's very busy, so I'm talking during weekdays, like in the morning when it's not that many people at the mall. I have taken a couple pictures at the mall, exhibit A, exhibit B. The mall be looking good. Parking lots, but I don't have a lot in my area. Elevators are also really nice. It could be socially awkward, but if you could pull it off, you could pull it off. I know I said that was my last tip, but my last tip is to just, I know it's easy to say be confident, but you have to be confident if you want to take your own pictures. Some people are gonna laugh, people are gonna hype you up. A lot of people are gonna hype you up, like, okay girl, you look good. Sometimes people are gonna be creepy about it, but you need to be confident and you need to know that most likely you wouldn't see any of these people ever again in your life. That being said, be safe. If you need to carry pepper spray, carry pepper spray. If you sense danger, run. Always have your location on. One thing for me is I always send my location to my sister or my family members when I'm taking my pictures, just so they know where I am. You want to stay safe because the world right now, she's going through it. Now we're down to the last stage, which is the editing stage, and I'm gonna save this for another video, which will be my content day vlog, so stay tuned for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my tips, and I hope you guys would actually go out and take your own pictures. Send me a DM, send me an email, girl. I want to know how your experience went. Well, content besties now. Yeah, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and leave your opinions down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in my next video, hopefully next week. See ya. Catch y'all later, boo.